Good morning, children. In previous class, we have completed a potential difference. What is meant by potential difference and how this potential difference will play a role in electric current. Today, a new topic we are going to study, that is nothing but what? Working of a battery. How a battery works. What is a battery? Battery is nothing but what? Group of cells, we can call it up, which maintain constant potential difference. It is a device which maintains constant potential difference between two terminals till it is completely discharged. That is called as battery. Symbol of this particular battery can be given as what? Group of cells. Connecting a group of cells there itself. This is called as a symbol of battery, consisting of positive terminal, negative terminal, positive terminal, negative terminal, positive terminal, and negative terminal. That is regarding battery. How this particular battery works? How does battery maintain? A question will come in our mind, that is what? How this particular battery maintain constant potential difference. To understand that one, what is battery, we have to set it up. Battery consisting of two plates, that is A plate as well as B plate, metal plates, which we call them as nothing but what? Electrodes. In between these two plates, there will be consisting of an electrolytic substance. A chemical substance will be existing. These chemical substance consisting of ions such as what? Positive ion as well as negative ions existing. When we are connecting to these positive ions, will have a nature, that is, they move in opposite direction. Positive, for example, suppose positive charge ions are moving in this direction, negative ions will be moving in another direction there itself. And one more thing is what? Strength of chemical force, means what? Battery, means what? Electrolytic substance consisting of positive ions and negative ions. These positive ions as well as negative ions move opposite to each other. They move opposite to each other, that we can understand. Not only that one, the chemical substance which is existing inside a particular between two plates exerts some force. That force is called as chemical force. On which it is exerting force? On ions. Positive ions as well as negative ions. Allow these ions to move in specified direction. To move in what direction? Specified direction. Depending upon the strength of chemical force, how much strength the chemical force is existing on positive ion as well as negative ion to move in different direction in one specified direction, it can be identified depending upon nature of electrolytic substance. What is the nature of electrolytic substances? Depending upon that electrolytic substances, what happens there? Ions which are existing, which can be moved in specified direction, can be easily identified. That is first point. Next point we can give it up there itself. Third point is what? We see clearly that positive ions are moving in one direction, positive ions are moving in one direction, negative ions are moving in the itself. When charges accumulate, they are moving in certain direction such that positive direction, positive ions will move towards plate B and negative ions move towards plate A, which is called as cathode. Plate A is called as cathode, plate B is called as anode. These two will be acting like electrodes. Next one is what? When charges are accumulating. How they are accumulating? Charge is moving, negative charge is moving towards plate A. Positive charge is moving towards plate B. Therefore, what happened there? As a number of charges accumulating on plate A as well as on plate B. What happened there? If it is at a sufficient number of ions on plate A, how many ions can be existing? For example, it can accommodate 50 ions. If it is attaining the nature of 50 ions on plate A as well as on plate B, we can say that at that particular time, what happened is what? There will be experiencing one force. That force is called as electric force. Till that time, what force is there? Only chemical force is acting. Chemical force can be represented by what? CF or FC. In textbook, yes, it is FC. In the form of CF, chemical force. Force of chemical. Also, we can give it up. If you observe here, chemical force is existing in this direction on negative charge. On this particle, chemical force, positive charge, chemical force is existing in other direction. Only one force is existing. But number of charges accumulating on the plates, if it is attaining sufficiently, means what? How many number of charges can be accommodated depending upon the voltage of the particular battery. The number of charges accumulate. Yes or no, children? As it is having potential difference. 1.5 volt, 1.1 volt battery, in that way we can see it. Depending upon the capacity, how many charges can be accommodated sufficiently on that particular plates. Then what happens is what? Then the charges will experience, the ions will experience another force. That force is called as electric force. What force it is called as? Electric force. This electric force is called as what? It can be denoted to what? EF. It means electric force, or FE, force of electric also we can give it up. In what way they will act means exactly opposite to that of chemical force. For here see here, chemical force is exerting in this direction. Then electric force will be acting in opposite to the top of the charge if it is negative ion. If it is positive ion, chemical force is exerting in this direction. Then electrical force will be acting exactly opposite to that particular direction. In that particular way, electric force will be acting opposite to the of chemical force. That is third point we can give it up. Fourth point, coming to fourth point, its magnitude. If you go for its magnitude of force depends mainly upon one point, that is nothing but what? How many number of charges are accumulated on the plate? How many number of sufficient charges depending upon the number of charges accumulated on the plate gives us magnitude of the force. What force? Which force it is? Electric force as well. Electric force exerting there itself. And next fifth point is what? The motion of ions. Each charge is having two forces. Chemical force is there as well as electric force is there. So what happened? The motion of ion continues towards its plates sufficiently. Accumulation of ions or moving of ions can be taken place towards its place if chemical force is greater than that of electric force. It can be charges can moves inside different direction in specified direction until and unless chemical force is greater than that of electric force. If chemical force is equal to electric force, then what happened? We can see that charges, the ions, positive ions as well as the accumulation of ions will be get stopped. By that we can say that if you observe here, the motion of ions will be taken place in such a way that if the accumulation of charge means what? Chemical force is equal to electric force. At that particular condition, what happened? Charges or ions which are existing within this, they cannot be get moved to one. They cannot move. They will be remaining at constant. It indicates nothing but what? That battery. That is nothing but what? A new battery condition. As it is having constant potential exists between two terminals, A terminal as well as B terminal. A terminal is called as cathode. B terminal is called as anode. Between these two terminals, as it is existing, it is having constant potential difference between two terminals of a battery. That is the condition of a battery. This is the concept. How does a battery maintain constant potential difference? If this battery is connected to a circuit, what happens? In next class, we can see it. Children, just now we have completed how a potential difference within a battery remain constant. Now we are going to study a topic that is nothing but what happens when a battery is connected to a circuit. If it is connected to a circuit, what happens to this particular, for example, this is a conducting wire. For this conducting wire, if I am connecting a battery, this is a battery, suppose, if I am connecting it up. Then what happens? Then what happened? What happened means what? Potential difference between these two ends of this particular conductor will be get set up. One will be at high potential, other will be at low potential. After that, as potential difference is setting up within this particular conductor, what happens there itself? They are also setting up one field. That field is called as uniform electric field will be get set up throughout this particular conductor. That is second point, we can give it up. Due to that reason, what happens there itself? As a result, uniform electric field between these two terminals, what happens? Positive terminal as well as negative terminal of conductor is set up. As a result, what happens? Amount of positive charges on positive terminal gradually decreases. Why? Why means the number of the nearby negative charges will be accumulating on positive plate. So that what happens there? High potential will be gradually decreasing, and due to that reason, positive charges will be gradually decreases, so that electric force Fe becomes weaker than that of chemical force Fc. Why it is becoming as the negative ions are attracted towards the positive plate. So that what happens, as it is becoming weaker, then but battery has to be exist in what condition? Electric force must be equal to Fc. It have to maintain this condition. If it is maintaining this condition, then only the battery works. So that as the negative charges, negative ions are attracting towards positive plate, what happens there itself? There will be acting of a force upon this particular negative charges. That is nothing but what? Chemical force will be acting upon negative charge and allow that particular electron to pull away from this, to pull towards negative plate there itself. Chemical force will be acting, see here, chemical force will be acting upon negative ion, allow the electron to move towards what? Negative plate. Simultaneously, what happens there is, as it is pulling negative ion from positive plate of anode and allow it to move towards cathode. So what happens there? At that time, at this particular negative terminal, that means what? At the cathode, one electron which is existing here, as electron is coming here, what happens there itself? Repulsive force, electron, what happens? We know two laws of charges. Like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. From here, chemical force is acting upon electron and bringing that electron towards negative electrode. As it is bringing towards negative electrode to this particular end, what happens there? More repulsive force will be acting it up there itself. So what happens, as it is acting more repulsive force, what happens there? It will negative plate will release negative ion from negative plate to, it will overcome this particular negative repulsive force and it will allow that particular electron pushes one electron into the conductor. It pushes one electron into the conductor. As an electron is coming and accumulating from positive terminal, an electron is coming and accumulating here. From here, what happens? Electron will be pushes into by overcoming a strong repulsive force by negative ion. By negative ion. Negative plate, how it is overcoming? At negative plate, what happens? It will push an electron. It will push an electron into the conductor because of strong repulsive force between negative ion as well as negative terminal. It will push electron, so that balancing of electron and negative ion has been accumulated here. One negative ion is entered into the conductor, so that equal force. This what happened. The electric force will be equalized to that of chemical force. Based upon that particular condition, what happened? If number of electrons in the conductor will be remain constant. Equal force if it is existing means what? Chemical force is equal to electrical force. Then what happened there? Number of electrons, total number of electrons in a conductor will remain constant. Why means one ion is taken to negative electrode, and again from negative plate, one negative ion is entering into the conductor. Equally, it will be the total number of electrons in a conductor will remain equal. It is nothing but water will remain constant due to what flow? Current flowing in a circuit. Due to current flowing in a circuit, and this process continues till they attain one nature. What is that nature? Equilibrium nature. Till they attain nature of equilibrium, this process continues. As it is attaining equilibrium nature, what happens there itself? No motion of charges will be taken place. No motion of charges will be taken place. If you go for a new battery there itself, it will be having this condition. Means what? Fe will be equal to Fc, equilibrium state, a battery consisting of this state. Here it is attaining that state, it is the reason till it attains this state, the electrons will be continuously flowing, so that the number of electrons which are taken away by means of chemical force from positive plate to negative plate simultaneously, that means number of electrons will overcome the strong repulsive force around this for a negative plate, and they will come into the conductor. Due to that reason, total number of electrons in a conductor will remain constant. Due to that, as the total number of electrons are remaining constant, current flow will be taken place continuously. If it is attaining this nature, then what happens? No flow of charges will be taken place. This particular process can be taken place when battery is connected to a circuit. Thank you, children, and try to analyze this concept clearly. Next class will go through with what? Electromotive force, as well as differences between potential difference as well as electromotive force will go it up. Thank you.